break it down very simple. And I would pop something that was relevant to the market, and I would put myself in front of it, and I would talk about whatever news article that I was reading, and provide what level of insight that I could. And then I would end it with a call to action. Comment and let me know, what are your thoughts on such and such in the market? Comment, let me know if you're interested in taking my stocks class. Once you realize that you have a demographics attention, now the goal is to say, all right, I'm providing value. Now, how do I turn this value into income? So that was the huge shift for me. I stopped focusing on what I wanted to tell everybody. People like to bulk create their content when it comes to social media, and they're not thinking about what their audience wants to learn about. They're just thinking about getting the content out.
System that I like actually came from the book Key Personal Influence. I read it like 5 years ago, but I just still like the system. We've talked through a few of them. People have heard me drop it every time. They're about to hear me drop it again. So it's a 5P system. It's pitch, publish, profile, products, partnerships. We've talked about what you publish. We've talked about your profile. You've grown from 0 to 120,000 followers. Let's talk about your pitch. So why should people listen to Raquel?
Absolutely. So the reason why you guys should listen to me is pretty simple. I don't have this story where the money was just in my hands. I worked my way up through being a failed again, success again, failed again, success again, failed again entrepreneur. And then I eventually settled into having a career. And I thought that that's where I was going to be forever. I was super happy being a banker. And my focus was on impact through that lane. I significantly changed my financial picture, and I wanted to focus on helping other people to do the same. Now, in that process, I didn't know that I was going to lose my job, but leaning on all the experiences from the failed attempts at being an entrepreneur in the past, when I became the bougie banker, I used all of those learning lessons to really elevate what you guys see today. So for some people, it may look like the overnight quote unquote success, but you're not looking at the other businesses that I didn't do well in that helped me learn how to leverage social media now and get to the space that I am. So I think you guys, if you're interested in really learning from somebody who's gone through the struggle, if you want to learn from somebody who's been through the process, and you want to learn from somebody who's authentic in the space, I think you guys should give me a follow, because I'm definitely all about living your best life. Okay, we're just gonna do it to where it's financially responsible.
No follow-up questions. That was perfect. Let's talk through a little bit of the product. So what do you, let's say, so one that I saw, I should have wrote it down. Actually, it'll be on the screen, but it's something about how to do a template for your product statement. So what are some of the products that for people who want to level up, take it to the next level? I followed you on the gram. I'm feeling it, feeling your energy, feeling your authenticity, but I want to do a little bit more. What would you be able to offer me?
Yeah, sure. So from a financial aspect, because I am an international money management coach, it's so nice to say, right? So I teach budgeting, saving, and investing. So I have a community, I have classes, whether that be classes on your relationship with money, classes on the stock market, classes on improving your credit. And then I have my 4-week Wealthy Woman playbook where we go over the components of building wealth, right? So what are the components of a wealthy woman? Well, she definitely has a money management plan. Her credit is intact. She invests and she protects her wealth. And then outside of the money management aspect, we have the brand building and the marketing. So what I've found is that most people are just interested in increasing their bag, right? You're either going to do it from investing or you're going to do it from building a business or building a side hustle. And so with that comes, how are you going to leverage social media to be able to do so? Because I've been very successful in that space to create the streams of income that I have. And so I'm able to help you in that regard because I can teach you how to properly brand. I can teach you how to market that brand on social media. And I can teach you how to do this without spending thousands of dollars out of your pocket. To be quite frank, you can build a viable business online without having to spend more than probably about $50 to $100 out of your pocket if you decide to spend any money.
Expand on that.
I would love to. Thank you.
A bullet point. Yeah.
No, yeah, sure. So let's say you want to provide a coaching service, right? I'll do coaching and I'll do product. So let's say you want to provide a coaching service. The only thing you need to be focused on social media is providing value as to how you can help in whatever realm that you choose to provide that service in. So if you're someone who does taxes, the only thing you should be focused on is relevant information around taxes and tax strategy, and providing tips that can actually help people. Within the content that you post, you want to have some sort of call to action. So you're providing the tips, you're updating them on new things that come out with taxes, relevant news, and at the end of that, your call to action should say, comment below and let me know if you need help with your taxes, or click the link in the bio and schedule a consultation, or click in the bio and schedule a free 20-minute consultation. I'd love to sit with you and see how I can help, right? Your call to action has to lead to either furthering the communication or going ahead and having them schedule something. Well, what can you put in your bio? You can put a Calendly link in your bio. It doesn't cost anything to have that. So now you have a free platform, which you are marketing yourself. Then you have a free platform, which you're scheduling your consultations on. Now, when you get them on the call, you're going to listen to their problem. You're going to identify what areas within their problems you can help. Then you're going to let them know how you can help them. And then you mute your mic when you tell them your price. You tell them your price, you mute your mic.